Hey everybody, the Long Shot Signatures here. This is episode 13 of my 2021 TTM returns. I have 3 days worth of successes to share with you guys. Quite a few here, so we'll try and get through them pretty quickly. So we'll start off with the photos. First one here is coming back from a former college football head coach as well as an NFL Europe coach. This is a 2 of 2 success from Jack Bicknell Sr. He coached a few different teams, but he's probably best known for his NFL Europe stint with the Barcelona Dragons. I think he won a World Bowl, is what it was called, and also coached Boston College for some time. So cool to get that one. We have another college football head coach here. This guy also coached in the NFL. This is a 2 of 2 return. He only signed one of my photos, but he did send back a signed note. So this is Butch Davis, head coach for FIU. And so he signed that photo of him with Miami. And then he included this really nice greeting card and signed that as well. He also coached the Cleveland Browns in the NFL at one point, I think for like 3.5 seasons. We've got, I have to move this. Got 2 former kickers coming back in today. First one here, I sent to this guy. It was a return to sender. Finally got back around to sending to it. One of these photos got smudged pretty bad. This was when I accidentally ordered a set of glossy photos instead of the normal matte style. But still a 2 of 2 return from former Dolphins kicker Yui Van Shaman. So this one came out really nice. And then this photo of him, I think with Oklahoma, kind of got smudged a little bit, but not too bad. It's still smudged when I first got it, so I haven't handled it for a few days, and now it doesn't seem to rub off as long as I don't mess with it too much. So that one should be pretty good going forward. Next one is coming from a former longtime kicker in the NFL. Got him on a couple of photos when he played for the Rams. This is a 2 of 2 return from Jeff Wilkins. Signed both of these in the top left corner. Really glad to add him. I think he had over 1,400 points in his career. I think he won a Super Bowl as well. We have 2 college basketball returns. First one here is a 3 of 2 return from St. Mary's College basketball head coach Randy Bennett. So signed both of these photos that I sent and then included a nice note, which he kind of signed at the bottom. He wrote Randy there, not a full name, but a nice note regardless. So glad to get that back. Next is from a first-year head coach for UNLV. This is a 2 of 2 return from Kevin Kruger. I do want to say he is related to Lon Kruger. I think it's his younger brother. I could be wrong about that, but cool to get that one. That's a second first-year college basketball coach I've been able to get this year. Next is a NHL head coach return. This is a 2 of 2 success coming back in about 2 months from the new Columbus Blue Jackets head coach Brad Larson. Larson played in the NHL for some time. I want to say like 1997 to like 2010 or something like that, somewhere around that time frame. But he was just recently selected to be the new Columbus Blue Jackets head coach. I think he was an assistant there for quite a while after they let go of John Tortorella. And I want to say they have a 2-1 record on the year. So we'll see how he does going forward, but really glad to get that one back. Next, we have some signed cards getting returned. So first one here is an addition to the 91 Pro Set for golf. This is a 1 of 1 return from David Canop. Signed there in pen on the left side. Got about 65% of that set, I think, so far. I do see a few new names popping up here and there, so I'm going to be trying to send out to those guys if I still have those cards. Next is a 2 of 2 return from former NFL wide receiver Odessa Turner. So he won a Super Bowl with the Giants. Had 2 cards in some of the early 90s sets. Glad to get those back. We'll do baseball next. This is a 6 of 5 return. He does charge $5 per. So I sent the fee, and then he included an extra of his. So this is coming back from former MLB pitcher Mike Boddicker. So this was the card of his that he included. I want to say it's like a 87 tops. Yeah, so 87 tops. One of the best designs they ever made. And then for my sets, so we got the 90 Upper Deck, 90 Donruss, 92 Donruss. This one really pops with the blue card style and Kansas City Royals uniform. 92 Leaf and a 92 Fleer Ultra. We have another baseball return here. This guy also, no, he charges, I want to say $3 per. So I sent the fee. Got back 4 of 4 from Alejandro Pena. So a 90 Upper Deck, 92 Donruss, 92 Leaf, and a 92 Fleer Ultra. So really glad to add some more to the baseball collection. Haven't been working on that a ton. We've got a racing return. This is coming back from former NASCAR crew chief, 3 of 3, Ricky Pearson. He won 2 Xfinity Series titles in the 80s with Larry Pearson. So really glad to add a former championship winning crew chief to the collection. Signed some early 90s racing cards. Last one here was a shot in the dark return. I want to say this took over 1,300 days to come back. This was back right before he retired from the NHL. He is now, I want to say, an analyst. I want to say he was with NBC Sports for a while. He might have gone to ESPN. I haven't checked to confirm that. But this is coming back from former NHL player Patrick Sharp. So very surprising return. So surprising, in fact, that I forgot I ever even wrote to the guy. But sent this out, I think, sometime in 2018 is when it would have been. And showed back up on Monday. So really cool to get that back. I want to say he was part of the 3 Stanley Cup championships that the Blackhawks had in the late 2000s, early 2010s. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.